Instead, they see their playoff fate now in the hands, potentially, of another team. Williams, return man.
Get at the end of the half. At this stage, I want the football with my offense first.
Bijan Robinson keeps those legs churning.
Coordinator Zach Robinson, I expect a healthy dose of Bijan early.
Second down and 6. Robinson this season. When they got healthier, they started to gel a bit. Third down and 1. Algier bangs his way
to slow down this Atlanta offense.
We'll keep you updated throughout the day on Saints Buccaneers in the upper corner of your screen. That pistol formation from the 42. Penix fires. It's a bullet, and it's handled.
And when you first saw it, you wondered if Kyle Pitts was the intended receiver. I don't think so. It always was Kadarius Hodge. You see how Pitts was in the area? But Hodge was the intended receiver, and what a move by Hodge. Watch the body control, the ballet sense, and the spatial awareness. Special teamer showing that he can play receiver as well.
Line of scrimmage is now the 34. Fake the handoff. Penix has protection. Penix lets it fly.
Drive, and you do that by making sure your best players get the ball in their hands.
Falcons trying to set a tone here. Pitts the motion man. Penix complete.
Expects his receivers to be in the spot, and he'll let the ball go early for them.
Give it. Robinson cuts to the outside. Takes the angle. That gets him into the right mindset, and athletically he can do it all. First down. Fake it. Penix. Rush coming. And a Buccaneers loss. Second and 10. Penix goes through his progressions, and it's dropped. Third and 10. Penix slings it. Incomplete.
In Washington, and on this one, behind a little bit, and a
yard field goal.
Right? Saints are winning.
First down from the 30. Fake the pitch. Young is accurate on the throw. Miles Sanders back in the lineup, and he gets the call. The former Philly
game. He's only had one of those in his career. Can today be the second one?
Third and 3. Lofts it.
Some one-on-one against a cover guy. Terrell, they got a lot of Pro Bowl mention and a big-time play. Thielen sees it. Terrell doesn't. Thielen able to get that little bit of extra space.
For the veteran Thielen, now in year number 13. Trick play. It's a throw by Coker, and it's caught by Sanders on the receiving end for the Panthers.
And the blocking to the side of Coker was excellent, led by Jatavian Sanders.
Get is back in there. Carolina's on the move. On a handoff, Sanders trying to...
I want to take all the carries.
Second down and 9. Fake throw. Thielen went in motion.
On a scrimmage now as well.
Third down and 9. Rush is coming. Young releases it. End zone. It's too high. Snap. Placement. Kick. He's got it. Up with Pinheiro. Williams and Brooks deep. And this is a short kick. Handled at the 8-yard line by Williams. 10 at the 31. Penix with Robinson behind him. Robinson gets the call. Stutter step moves with Kirk Cousins mostly at the QB spot. Catch and curl by London. Gets hit for Bob. Drive. Third down and 1. Hodge the motion man. The cut. The second effort. It is.
Even though we're in our own territory.
Fourth and 1. Handoff. Slicing. It's enough.
Robinson.
A lot of versatility there. Penix off play action. Check down. Algier makes a move upfield. Shift by Algier. Turns the corner. And a third and short here for Atlanta. They are in Carolina territory. Need a yard. They get the way that he has handled it, and how supportive he's been. Algier gets the angle and then works. No J.C. Horn today, out with a hip. Just named to the Pro Bowl the other day. Fake the handoff. Penix sets, delivers, sideline.
Just didn't have enough room, but the idea was really good by Michael Penix, meaning
go in this opening quarter. Single setback Robinson. Penix that bounces off the hands of the intended target. McLeod in motion. Penix pump again, fires, nobody home. Convert on 4th and 4. We're We're tied at 3. Carolina get yards of offense last week, allowed 551 to Tampa Bay. On a give to Sanders, 27 years old. Fake the handoff. Young out of the pocket. He throws to Thielen, trying to make a move. And
to go to.
Carolina didn't get the snap off in time, so we will head to the second quarter with the Panthers and the Falcons tied at 3. Important one for Young is 4 out of 5 for 34 yards. It's a handoff, and boom, shot out of a cannon. 5. Young to throw it. And this one, it can be useful moving forward. They came up short in overtime against Washington. Catch by Leggett. The redirect. And he... Pistol formation here for the Panthers. Give. Sanders, he's got a hole. Sanders on a spin. And 2 just underway in the second quarter. Fake. Toss it. Catch made. Tight end Sanders. Said enjoy these moments. The locker room, the meetings, the flights, the hotels, the meals together. Young. Play clock is down to 2. Down to 1. They get the snap. Give it to Sanders. Shotgun. Young. Step. Open man. And it's caught by Leggett.
Care of to give Bryce Young more time. A little bit of extra. And this ball, if it's right on target, Leggett's on his feet, and it's one-on-one for a touchdown.
First and goal. Carolina looking for the lead. Young faked the handoff. Step. Young trying to run. He will for the score. Touchdown. Panthers. 4 of 12 so far in the first half. Handoff. Robinson, 27 yards on the ground, 7 carries. Penix to throw it. It's on time.
Find it.
Faster pace now for Atlanta. Float it. To see if this Atlanta offense can get in gear. Penix drives it. Catch breaking away from 2 defenders is London. A bit more action for Carolina in that secondary. This is a first down for Atlanta. Running play. Robinson, hard cut. Robinson not going down on first contact, and then post in the NFL entering week 18. New set of downs for Atlanta. Just ride Robinson. Why not? Robinson
next.
Second down and 1. Robinson. First down.
Falcons fans with eyes on this Buccaneers game. Here's Spencer Rattler hitting Dante Pettis for the TD. They are up 13-3.
First and goal inside the 10. Handoff. Robinson waits. Robinson to go. Motion man is Hodge. Give it to Robinson. The drive. Falcons looking for the touchdown. Penix. Out of the pocket. Penix. Pump. Angle. Pylon. Touchdown. Touchdown. Falcons are celebrating, and now the officials are talking. Oh, he got there.
Touchdown.
Begins.
Much more controlled, contained. Go when you have to.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 94. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
The unnecessary roughness call against Robinson of Carolina. Pinion trying to place it, and that's the worst possible result. The back of the end zone, it's coming out to the 30, so they just got 5 yards out of it. They just played more players than the Carolina Panthers this season. I'm trying to get 1 win before the end of the year to feel good about going into the offseason. Falcons. And the reality is, it's hard to keep anything a secret in this day and age. Big run. Blackshear, the cut. Blackshear into Atlanta territory. 31 yards for Blackshear. They were stonewalled last week against Tampa Bay. 33. Motion man Thielen. Young from the gun. Deep drop. Young. Separation. Catch made. Sanders. Touchdown. Carolina. Smile of Bryce Young.
Remember the days when the back would release outside all the time? In this case, he released through the B gap, up through the traffic. And sometimes that serves as a natural barrier to defenders. because you lose track of where the back is. Yeah, and that joy began when he started to play better, and it continues to expand throughout the league. Teams may not have something so-called to play for, but they do come to play.
Shotgun, Penix working quickly, and he feeds it. Line of scrimmage is the 48. They get the play off. Penix, they handle the rush. Penix whips it downfield, complete. 25 yards as he rips it to the sideline, and the Falcons are in business with 25 to go in this first half. 7-point lead for Carolina. Back to Bijan Robinson. He's got a hole. Robinson, the cut. Robinson behind Penix. It's Robinson. Takes it to the edge. Here. 2nd and goal. 1:39 to go in this first half. Pitch it. Robinson. Stop and go. Robinson slips through the hole, and the burst for the touchdown. Tying this one up.
The front side left tackle, Jake Matthews, does a nice job, but the patience, and how did you describe it? Slithery? That's exactly what it was.
First down from the 30-yard line for Carolina. Young on a give. Sanders trying to cut to the outside. We still have 2 timeouts remaining. Shotgun for Young. Not much of a rush. Swing pass caught by Sanders. Hurdle out of bounds.
So that would have kept the clock running. This is because if you're thinking to yourself, why would you use a timeout? But right there, as he was hurdling, the knee knocked the ball out of.
59 seconds to go, first half. Movement.
Yep, Judon with a big jump.
And Young is sacked. Land Clark.
Offside. Defense number 15.
53 seconds on the clock. Motion man is Coker. Young, deep drop. Swing pass, it's caught. Boone on at the 17-yard line. Hecker is going to kick it. High punt, coverage downfield. Fair catch called for and brought in cleanly. 2 timeouts remaining. 40 seconds on the clock. Penix in the pocket. That's a rope to London at the 38. Penix. 1 timeout remaining for the Falcons. That one, Julio Jones. Between Robinson and London. 2nd and 10. Penix gets out of it. Penix bouncing in. Get the snap off. Penix in the pocket. It's a deep shot downfield. Hauled in by McLeod.
It's just a 4-man rush, and the offensive line handled that very well to allow Michael Penix time to find McLeod and then step up. And Mike Jackson on the corner, reading something in front, trying to fall back into this play. Tough to get there when the ball's delivered as accurately. I'd throw it up in the corner and take my chance with Drake London.
Penix, he's going to try it. London!
There wasn't a tie on this one. No definitive catch. See London with a chance. He's got it first. Defender got his arm in there.
Bounds incomplete for that reason, fellas.
Yeah, you nailed that one, Gene. So close, but not there.
8 seconds. Try it again. London! Touchdown! Penix creating big plays. They ran it the same way, this time for the score.
And when you mentioned big 2-minute drill that ends up in a touchdown for Michael Penix.
The NFC South very much up for grabs. The Falcons currently doing their part into a must-win situation, but the Falcons have to take care of their own business for the Falcons. Toss it underneath. Coker
Gave it up. Atlanta took advantage and scored before the half themselves.
Running play. Sanders. He's now lead at 16-13 over Tampa Bay. Young on 3rd and 5. He throws.
Really nice play from what I saw off the beginning. Watch the hands snake in there.
60th career game for the Carolina Panthers. 7th player in NFL history to play 260 or more with one franchise. Punt from Hecker, roll.
Chicken fingers through slide.
I don't know if that's offered as a sauce. First down, stop and go. Robinson.
All right, Ian, down in Tampa, Falcons fans not going to like this. Baker Mayfield in the pocket, going to find Payne Durham as he scrambles for the 6-yard touchdown pass. Cuts into lead. New Orleans still on top, 16-13. Back to you guys.
2nd and 1 still early in the 3rd quarter. It's Robinson.
Got a first down initially.
They're going empty here. Penix gets rid of it quickly, and it's popped up in the air and intercepted by Jackson. Jackson bring it in cleanly.
This is shades of the Kyle Pitts popping it up in the air against the Giants that was picked off in his first game. A little bit of a low throw. McLeod trying to go down and get it, loses his balance and his equilibrium, and as he's trying to haul it in, instead of it staying in his hands, up in the air, tip drill. Defensive backs work on it all the time, and Michael Jackson on the spot for the pick.
Opportunity here for the Panthers. Young from the gun. Young fires it, and that ball was dropped.
The season before he went to the bench. That's one that requires you to understand.
2nd and 10. Shotgun to a run play. Sanders 3rd and 9 for Carolina. Rushes on. Young gets rid of it.
And did not possess it. He's got it here, but now it comes back out.
Atlanta loses a timeout. Fake the handoff. Young, step and throw. End zone. Touchdown. And trembled. Young now has 2 touchdowns, 14 of 19, 126 yards.
Yeah,
10:43 to play in the 3rd. That ball bounces. It is handled by Brooks. In there. Pistol formation for the Falcons. Algier, he's got blockers. Motion man is Hodge. Trying the zig from the pistol. It's Algier. It's a no-doubt first down run and then some. First down for Atlanta at the Carolina 42. Algier. This has been his series.
Pressure. That Atlanta's in the lead, and they've got to fight their way back.
Edwards is in the game on that front for Carolina. 2nd and 9. Penix, short toss. Caught by Robinson.
And if we're not going, we don't want you to go either.
Penix on 3rd and 11. Clean pocket initially. Penix could not break away from Clowney. That would match his long for the season. And it's not close. Our line 6:13 to play in the 3rd. We are even at 24. On a give to Sanders. Keeps those legs. Play action. Young steps. Young out of the pocket. Has some room if he wants it, and he does. Sideline.
Where they need to shore up this team and add to it.
Under 5 minutes to go in the 3rd. Play fake. Young. That one. 2nd and 10. Pistol formation. Give to Sanders. Hard for his former teammates, the Saints, today against Tampa Bay. Young, deep drop on 3rd and 8. It is on time. 25. 3:20 to go in the 3rd. On the ground. Stop and go move by Sanders. Today has changed all that. 93 yards on the ground. Sanders gets the call again. The 11. We are under 2 minutes to go in the 3rd. 8th play of the drive. Young looking, stepping up. In Tampa, 19-13 Saints. We're tied at 24 here. Panthers and Falcons. Young gets rid of it. Caught. Touchdown. David Moore. One on the ground for Bryce Young.
And a really good setup.
Williams, Brooks deep. And this will be returned by Williams. 67 seconds to play in this 3rd quarter. The Falcons find themselves down by 7. Fake the handoff. Penix driving it downfield, drops it in the bucket.
What have we talked about with them so far? The inability to hit the deep ball because they haven't had time on task. Evan Washburn talked about it with us earlier this week. How do you manufacture that when you're not able to throw the ball to Drake London?
From the 35. We go to the fourth. The Falcons needing a win
This is the end of the third quarter.
to win the NFC. Panthers fans, one fan, his wife, Butch Baird, our spotter. We start the fourth. Bijan Robinson over the Bucs. Falcons are down by 7. Give to Robinson. And 112 yards on the ground and a touchdown. Work it to the other side. And Robinson. Whole lot of penalties.
Holding. Offense number 5.
Front, and he's working against a defensive lineman. So as he's starting to lose, biggest throws of the game are usually to the outside part of the field for him.
Penix will throw to the perimeter at the corner spot. No J.C. Horn tonight. Penix on 2nd and 20. He feeds it underneath. Move made by Algier. And now a pivotal 3rd and 9. Penix in the pocket. The throw right
Today.
1 out of 2 on 4th down today. Robinson! He gets there. So a 1st down at the 11-yard line. Deeper in this drive. 1st and 15. Back to the 16. Penix. To the outside. Robinson turns the... I grew up a huge NFL fan, so it's been cool to meet some of the guys, but I can separate it. Penix on 2nd and 10. Jab step, buys time, flag down.
Holding. Offense number 67.
Nate.
Falcons fans, this isn't good news. Baker Mayfield is going to step up in the pocket. After the Saints rush 3, he delivers a dime to Jalen McMillan. Toe drag swag for the touchdown. Tampa takes the lead, taking care of business. 20-19 in the 4th. Back to you in Atlanta.
In the center square, man. He'd be perfect.
Shotgun. Penix. 2nd and 20. And that things have turned here. Falcons are down. The Buccaneers are up. Penix. Oh, what a bullet! Touchdown!
Substitute Drake London for Kyle Pitts. Substitute 3rd and 20 for 4th and 13 last week against Washington.
For Carolina, standing at the 5. They'll put this one over their heads.
Wants to do with Bryce Young here too. If they can slow down the running game, do you pressure him or not?
For Young. Panthers 2nd and 6. Young, his throw is a strike, and it's a 1st down for was 41-11 Buccaneers, 18-49 Panthers. Young, nice pitch and catch the last 2 seasons. So to end this season with a win on the road is 3rd down and 2. They're going to give it to him, and Blackshear comes through with a big run. Push from behind.
Manager.
Clock continues to tick. We're down to 6:20 remaining. Short pass, another trick play. Thielen will throw a deep one. So we saw the one gadget play earlier.
Personal foul. Face mask. Offense number 83.
Rushes him and rushes the throw, so he can't step into it. Here's the face mask. What's the 83 right there? He grabs Clark Phillips. They show Ellis, but he often drops into coverage after showing, and he does.
Young, downfield, sideline catch made by Sanders. Man is Coker. Handed off for Boone. Takes that hold. 8th play of the drive. Fake it. On the bootleg. Toss. Tight end Sanders. Fake the handoff. Young. Out of the pocket, on the move. Young's going to run forward, and then some. Touchdown, Panthers! Monster day for Bryce Young. And it's 38-31 Carolina, 4:01 remaining. Panthers came in on a mission, end the season strong, and knock the Falcons' playoff hopes. Buccaneers maintaining a lead on New Orleans with 4:25 remaining, 20-19. Tampa Bay. Bijan Robinson gets the call.
Establishing year as a runner.
Pistol formation. Tight end Werner is the motion man. There's a hole for Robinson. He just doesn't.
You make the extra effort.
The 8th overall pick in the 2023 draft.
Now that runs to the right side.
Falcons have the 2-minute warning and 2 timeouts. Pitch and catch. Drake London. And a Tampa Bay loss against the Saints to claim the NFC South. Give it to Robinson.
Find a way to get two people to him.
From the 25, Penix delivers, and Falcons down by 7. Penix, short drop, looping throw. Leave the mystery until we actually get there. If we get there. Penix. It's complete. Timeouts left. London, 10 catches, 187 yards, 2 touchdowns. Penix to the air again. Catch along the side.
Best receiver there, hoping the traffic helps him out.
It's a running play to Robinson. And ride the 5. Under a minute to play. Handoff. Robinson trying to cut it to the outside. He's got the angle. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Falcons fans, I'm sure that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers heard their true score, so Baker Mayfield steps up in the pocket and says, you know what, let me just give it to Bucky Irvin. He's going to skate on in untouched for the touchdown. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are up 27-19.
Yards to put him in field goal range.
Young, up in the air. 42 seconds on the clock. Young gets out of there, throws on the move. Broken up. Carolina trying to keep this drive alive. Young settles in, throws, incomplete. Punter is Hecker. Return man Avery Williams. Big kick. Williams goes back to get it. He's got some room.
During the return, holding receiving team number 35, 10-yard penalty, first down, Atlanta.
Draw whatever, you got to come to us.
It's a running play. Robinson. Timeouts. They've elected not to use them. And we are going to overtime in Week 18.
Call is heads. And it is heads. Which way would you like to kick?
Is not going to go the way that they hoped it would.
But they came in the entire time. How do we go into the offseason? Let's win this thing.
Today update. You sent it to Nate.
All right, so on 4th and 5, it's Spencer Rattler trying to make something happen. They need to keep the drive alive in order to score, and it's too high.
Appearance, and now the chance for the Lions to be the #1 seed. That's the model. Sanders gets the call. Motion man Coker. Sanders, 67 yards on the ground. He's had 50 yards receiving, including a touchdown. Fake the handoff, float it, catch made, Tremble. He hurdled even though there was no setback. Sanders. He's Young. 6.5 to play. Shotgun for Young. He throws it, and it's snared by Coker. Running play. Sanders. Drive for Carolina. Play clock down to 1. They get the snap off. Young over the middle. Catch made by Coker. At the 11-yard line. Young. Jab. Out of the pocket. Young. Oh, he pushed it. They're a yard away from the dub.
Look at Coker trying to get there. Look at the effort by Ellis.
No.
I don't think we have, right?
Never.
But this is what you were talking about, pulling a Mahomes. The creativity and the confidence to do it.
First and goal. Handoff. Sanders. That's a winner for the Panthers. And 9. Overtime win for Carolina. For the Falcons' disappointment of what could have been. Game 2 of the doubleheader is coming up. Chiefs, Broncos, Chargers, Raiders. For Charles Davis, Evan Washburn, Gene Steratore, Ian Eagle saying so long from Atlanta. The NFL on CBS continues right after this.